Hey, welcome back.
No,
37.
it's hiding behind the lumber jackets.
We're not filming this all on the same day. It's all different days. Happy days. Tuesday. Today we're going to do a hero workout, one called Jordan. We'll find out exactly what that means. It's just popped up. It's actually a workout that just popped up on Instagram that I quite like the look of. I don't know the history behind this one right now, but we will find out, and we will maybe chuck something up on Wodify, or on the day Richie or Texie do a little bit of study for us and figure that one out for us. It'd be unreal. That'd be cool. The Jordan is a 100 kettlebell swings, 24 kilos, 16 kilos of your RX weights. Obviously scale those weights appropriately. 100 sit-ups, and we'll run through movement standards and after our warm-up stuff. 100 air squats and 100 push-ups. So cool little workout. One weighted thing, and the rest of the things like calisthenic style stuff. So nice little workout to get the week started again before we look at doing some other stuff. To work out today, we go back to these JOs, back to the joint circles, and get that stuff moving. And then we're going to run into 3 rounds of our banded pull-aparts, palm up, palm down. So palm up, again, have a little bit of tension on that band. Again, we're talking about those scapular sliding and gliding. Yeah, so palm up, palm down, 10 of, 10 of, into a kettlebell good morning. So our kettlebell good morning is something just to start lighting these hamstrings up and start warming, getting these hamstrings warmed up. So I'm going to bend over, I'm going to crouch down for the first one, deadlift it up. From here, I'm going to push my hips back. And at that point, when my hands are at my knees for a deadlift, I'd normally take that bell back down to the ground in a deadlift. On a kettlebell good morning, I'm going to push those hips back. I'm going to keep pushing those hips back, still trying to maintain that lower back. The moment that starts happening, before that, we want to stop and then come on back to the top. So I'm going to push back, keep pushing back, maintain that nice neutral spine, and stand. Push back if you can get all the way down to the ground, while maintaining that neutral spine. Happy days. 10 off in those kettlebell good mornings, and then 20 meters of a walking lunge. We know our walking lunge, high knees, step up, take a step through. If you have a 10-meter space, if you have a 5-meter space, obviously walk through those. If you have to have a 1-meter space that you're working in at the moment, step, and continue on like that for 20 steps.
Your knee isn't having to come as high as it normally does because the chest is so big now, Bill. So it's just like 3/4 of the way up, it's already touching your chest.
Getting a little bit bulky over
Getting strong, Bill.
From there, we're going into our 2-minute dead bug. If you're in the Zoom classes with Richie, he'll talk you guys through the movements and different bits and pieces like that. If you're not, run yourself through. My advice is for the first minute, use it as a static hold. It'll then take you about 40 seconds to run through the arms and the leg kind of movements, and then 20 seconds at the end to hold. That's a nice way of breaking that 2 minutes up. Into our Jordan kettlebell swing. Now, from what I understand, it'll be an overhead swing.
Yep.
So here, nice little push to get that thing started, and then up and overhead. Now, you don't need to see my arms and be in the dead straight line here. We're just swinging up and above the head for 100 reps. 100 reps, that's a fairly large chunk of reps to get done, especially 24 kilos. If anyone's done the Helen workout, 21 reps of that, you're ready to put that bell down. Given that that's the first set, you might want to get a good chunk done there. I reckon 35 to 40 reps on that first set is a good way to hit that, and then you might bring that back down and go maybe 40 reps, 25, so all of a sudden you're at that 65 reps, and you may only try and put that bell down once or twice, maybe 2 or 3 times to get through that first 100 reps. Into those 100 sit-ups. So I'm going to go either feet together or feet up, full movement standards, throw my hands, stand up, sit up, pop my hands out in front of me here. You can use ab mats or a small towel underneath, just on your edge of your butt, the small of your back, if you don't want to get those 2 number 11s. If you do, anyone, just some sort of facial recognition when you take a shower would be good, like a facial shot. That'd be awesome, so we can see the sorry, here we are, we're over here. Air squats, 100 air squats. So crease of the hip down below the crease of the knee and stand. Again, churn your way through those sorts of things. 100 squats, you'll be able to churn that stuff out fairly quickly,
Yeah.
you know, with that sort of one. That's probably there's the work here. So our 100 push-ups. Sit-ups and push-ups are our work for the day. Yep, so push up, chest down to the ground, push on back out to lockout. I can be on my knees, chest down, push on back up. Any further, I can reduce the movements with a plate, with an ab mat, with a towel, just making sure I'm getting contact on that chest, so I know I'm getting to that range of movement that I'm targeting. I want to make sure I get contact on that chest so I know I'm getting that and I'm not cheating myself. From there, we're going to have a good stretch out. If you're again with you, Richie in the Zoom classes, he'll stretch you guys out. The whole body looks like it needs a good stretch out after that one. If you're on the ROM WOD, jump on the ROM WOD and do a 20-minute ROM WOD. That would be awesome. Otherwise, we will see you guys tomorrow. A bit of barbell work tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right. Thanks, coach.